Hello and welcome to the Creative People Podcast. I'm your host, Kino Deary Jr. Today we have with us the Modern Music School, a music school based right here in Pasadena. The Modern Music School was founded in Europe and has locations all around the world. Today we have a couple people, the owner, an instructor, and a student band from the Modern Music School, and later on we'll be hearing a performance from the student band, Totally Mental, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But before that, let's get to know the Modern Music School a bit more. So I have with me Ulf Geist, who's the owner of the Modern Music School. And how are you doing today, Ulf?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm good.
Awesome.
So
Great to be here.
let's jump right into it, all right?
Sure.
So you came from Germany, is that right?
That's right. Yes.
All right, and you were a student in the Modern Music School yourself.
That's right, yes.
All right, so can you tell me about being a student a bit more?
Yes. At the very beginning, I was in a music school that was a little bit more classical, and I didn't enjoy it as much. And at some point, I wanted to change, and there was a modern music school in our small town. So over the years, as a teenager, I went through all the programs, private lessons, group lessons, band lessons, summer camps. When I got older, I was teaching at different locations for the Modern Music School before I had moved to Los Angeles to study drums professionally.
Got it. So you started at Modern Music School as a student, then you
Yes.
became an owner. Can you
That's
tell
right.
me a little bit about how you moved to Pasadena?
Sure. I moved to LA in 2007 to study drums, and then I had lived here for a few years playing professionally. And then the founder of Modern Music School wanted to bring the system over here, and he opened a school which I ran for him, being the manager, which was in 2011, and that was in Pasadena, which I did for 4 years. And then about a year and a half ago, I purchased this particular school in Pasadena from my previous boss and became the owner.
All right, so why did you choose Pasadena out of all the cities in California to have the Modern Music School?
That's actually a very good question. Many reasons, but I think mainly because we felt there are many families with children, which where we need to be, because the majority of our students are children and teenager. And that was, I think, the main reason that we felt like it was a great community where people appreciate good education, and that's what the main decision, came about.
So I want to get into you a little bit more. I actually researched you online, and I found out that you won a Grammy.
One of the artists I play for, we won a Latin Grammy, yes, a couple years ago, yes.
That's really cool. So can you
you.
tell me a little bit more about your band?
Sure. What I do beside running the school is being a hired player. So that means I'm hired from different artists for tours and studio work. And 3 years ago, I started playing for a very famous band from Mexico called Camila.
Okay.
So the first show I had with them was 110,000 people in a stadium in Mexico City. And we had a big tour. We're actually playing tomorrow the Novo for the Latin Grammy showcase, the acoustic one. But basically, it was those 3 years we've been on tour now, on and off. And for that particular album that we've been touring with, we played the Latin Grammys and performed with Ricky Martin.
Okay.
And that's when we won. We were nominated in 4 categories and won one of them.
So how many modern music schools are there in Europe or outside of the United States?
I think we have currently somewhere between 70 and 80.
Okay.
Majority of them are in Germany, where it started.
Okay.
They just opened last week in Dubai, in Iran a few months ago. There's one in Vancouver, a couple more in Greece. So, but majority still in Germany.
All right, so this is the first one in the United States,
That's
right?
the first one in the United States.
All right, so what was the feeling of being the first one in the United States? I mean,
well,
it's pretty big.
It was exciting, a little uncertain,
Yeah.
how we going to make it work, but it's been great. Yeah, we've been very blessed, and it's been a really great journey.
Was it a hard transition going from Germany, where most of your modern music schools are, coming to the United States, or was it easy?
I think it was fairly easy.
Okay.
It's very similar the way we do it over there. Just here we got to know the culture a little bit, what's important and all these kind of things. But I think it was a good transition. Yeah,
All right.
It was very nice.
All right. So next, we're going to have Brett Hammer coming with us. So stay tuned for that. And before that, we're actually going to show you a little bit about the curriculum that Modern Music School has. So let's get right into that.
Tomorrow's Rockstars is a new addition to the Modern Music School student curriculum. This program aims to give all students the opportunity to perform a pre-selected song with a full band. Not only does this teach the students how to prepare and learn songs, but it also helps to develop musicality and understanding of performance in a band setting. Each month, the faculty at Modern Music School will select 2 songs, which will become a part of each student's weekly lessons. The students have the option to learn one or both of the songs. To support the learning of the songs outside of the classroom, the school will provide instructional videos, lyric sheets, music charts, and audio recordings.
Hi, this is Brett Hammer. I'm going to show you how to play Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
Once a month, Modern Music School will host a live performance workshop in which the students will be able to reserve a time slot to perform these songs with other students. The workshops will be coached by multiple Modern Music School instructors who will provide additional support and feedback on each performance. Tomorrow's Rockstars offers a fun and unique experience for students of all skill levels. Whether you're a beginner or experienced musician, this program offers valuable training that is crucial to musical development. So talk to your Modern Music School instructor today for more information on Tomorrow's Rockstars.
Welcome back. You just saw a little bit about the Modern Music School's Rockstar curriculum. So I have Brett Hammer with me here. He's an instructor at the Modern Music School. So how are you doing today?
I'm great, man. I'm excited to be here on TV.
All right, so let's just jump right into it.
Okay.
So how long have you been an instructor with the Modern Music School?
A little over 6 years.
6 years. So that means you started right when they opened it in 2011, right?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
like the day it opened, you were an instructor, or?
Yeah, the very first day I was there, like, where are my students?
All right, so you play guitar and you're a guitar instructor. So is the guitar curriculum different from like piano curriculum and bass curriculum and drums?
Yeah, absolutely. Every different instrument needs its own curriculum, specifically to that instrument. But we're pretty loose with the curriculum.
Okay.
Like, if a student wants to be very structured and learn how to read music, then we do that. We have a book for the school. A lot of people just want to learn songs.
Okay.
So we do that too. So I think each instructor caters it to the individual student.
All right, so can you talk about the different levels of classes you guys offer? Is there an age range, or is it based on skill?
All ages, all skills.
All right, so what's your youngest band?
Our youngest band, probably, I think 5 and 6 year olds at one point.
5 and 6?
I think maybe some 7-year-olds.
Wow.
They were very young.
Yeah, that is pretty young.
Yeah, just barely playing their instruments, but having an awesome time.
I mean, it's good to get in there young, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so what's it like being an instructor?
It's great. It's really rewarding. I love being able to share music with all of my students. It feels really good to do what I love and make a living doing it. And I think it really makes people happy. And it really gives them something that they'll have for the rest of their lives that they'll value.
So how did you get into music yourself?
When I was 6, my friend Charlie said it would be cool if I played guitar. So I did.
That's just how it happened.
Peer pressure is basically the reason.
I thought peer pressure was bad, but I guess it's good in this case, right?
It can be good.
Yeah, it can be good. All right, so how important is being a guitar instructor to you?
Oh, very important for many reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how I make my living, and it's really, really rewarding. I love it when people are able to play a song that I taught them and that they can share that with others.
So how important do you think is the instructor's guidance to the student?
It can be very important. Ideally, you want someone that's self-motivated, but some people need a lot of guidance.
Yeah, for sure.
Like what do I do? How do I play this? What should I do next? Please tell me. And that's why I'm there.
All right, so it looks like we're out of time, Brett,
All right.
but I would like to thank you for being on. And when we come back, we're going to have the student band Totally Mental come on with Ava, Austin, and Ryan. So stay tuned for that. But before that, let's show you a little bit of a promo video for Totally Mental.
I'm Ava. I'm Ryan.
I'm Austin, and we're Totally Mental.
Well, I'm like really into rock and roll and like drums, and there were these two who were in a band who wanted to play more like rock and roll.
After about 2 weeks, we kind of realized that we had something special going on.
Once we started playing, I felt, oh, this is so easy. I'm gonna get used to this so much.
It was just so cool looking out to all of those people and having that awesome feeling where it's like they're all listening to our music and we're giving them joy, which was awesome. And we're gonna rock their faces off. Let's go.
All right, so you just saw Totally Mental's promo video, and I have with me Totally Mental right here, Ava, Austin, and Ryan. So before we even start, I need to know, how did you guys get the name Totally Mental? Because where did that even come from?
All right, so basically our favorite band is Rush.
Okay.
And they have a documentary out there, and the guitarist Alex Lifeson says at one point, oh yeah, we were going totally mental. And I just saw that, I'm like, that would make a really good band name.
So you got it off the documentary?
Yeah.
It was
And
called
stuck.
Rush, right? So by what I know, Rush is like it's like a jazz rock style. Can you explain that a little bit more? What Rush is?
Well, it's not really jazz at all, but how about you do it, Ryan? You can.
It's progressive rock.
Okay.
And they have a bunch of like crazy like time signatures, and it's like complicated, like really, really crazy.
Fun.
Yeah.
So that's what Rush is? That's the kind of music you guys play, right? All right, so how has music helped you guys in school? I know, Austin, you like Latin and math, so how has music helped you guys in school?
Well, I like school, I like music, and I guess it just makes my life better on a daily basis.
Uh-huh.
So just having that kind of joy in my life brightens up my school day.
So do you guys go to the Modern Music School after school, or how does that work for you guys?
So we go after school on like
Okay.
Friday night.
On Friday night? Cool. So how often do you guys play?
Well, once a week, bare minimum.
Okay.
Sometimes we can go 2 or 3 times a week.
Mhm.
And then sometimes we'll also have gigs. So we'll
Got
probably
it.
have a couple rehearsals that week and then the gig.
So Ava, I know your grandfather's a bass player, and your dad plays drums. So how have they influenced your love for music?
Every time I would go to my grandma and grandpa's house, I would always walk in on my uncles playing their guitars, and I would always ask, oh, can I play too? And I'd just like do whatever. And then I would walk in on my grandpa playing his bass, and I loved it. I just loved how deep it sounded, or high. There are different sounds, but I just loved it. And then after, I saw my dad play the drums a few times, and I thought, whoa, that's so cool. It's like, I wanna start playing music, because even before my grandpa, other parts of my family had started playing music. So I just thought, maybe I should just keep on continuing the music line. And so, yeah.
All right, so Ryan, how long have you been playing music for?
I've been playing drums since I was 5, and I'm
Whoa.
12 now, almost 13. So yeah, maybe about 8 years, 7.5.
So what's it like being part of a band? Like how is it being a part of Totally Mental?
It's a lot of fun. Crazy at times.
It's just
Fun.
fun and crazy. Just fun and crazy. All right, I guess that's how it sums up. So how has the Modern Music School shaped you guys as individuals?
I remember when I first came to Modern Music School, I was really shy.
Mm-hmm.
And hanging out with these guys in a band before that, I'm not as shy as I was before. So I remember I would just stand in the corner of the room, hoped that probably no one talked to me more than 10 words, and I just wanted to play the music, and that's it.
Yeah. All right, so how long have you guys all been part of the Modern Music School?
Together as a band for 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah, we just had
did
our
you guys,
anniversary.
you met through the Modern Music School or like through
We
school?
did, yeah.
Oh, okay. So like individually, how long are you guys there?
Year and a half for me.
Okay.
I started in February of 2016.
Okay.
So.
What about you, Ryan?
I think maybe 2.5 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, what about you, Ava?
I think it's almost gonna be a year. I think I joined like around March, August, I don't know. Almost a year, I think, I believe.
So how did you guys find out about Modern Music School?
Well, I really wanted to join a band because I've been playing guitar for like a year, but I really felt like it's time for the next step to get in a band. And then I heard that there were many music schools that offer band lessons. So I just looked some of those up and I found MMS, and I just said, hey, I want to check that out. And then I took a trial lesson and I liked it, so I just stuck.
All right, so last question. What are some of your guys' favorite bands? I know that's a pretty broad question.
Would you like to go
but
first?
Rush.
Rush?
And Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
All right, so Rush, Led Zeppelin, Styx, Kansas, Muse,
Okay, just
Red
one.
Hot Chili Peppers, Dream Theater,
Oh my god.
Weezer.
What about you, Ava?
I like Muse, Green Day, Rush, and Sublime and the Beatles.
All right, I love the Beatles too. That's a really good band. All right, so when we come back, we're gonna get a performance from Totally Mental and the Modern Music School. So right after break, stay tuned.
Yeah, see, I do believe. written on the studio wall. Concert hall. Echoes with the sound of sails. A salesman.
Guys, that was awesome. All right, everyone come on. Everyone come on. Wow. All right, that was the Modern Music School and Totally Mental. That's all we have for the Creative People Podcast. All right, let's give these guys one more round of applause and a bow. All right, that's all we have for today. See you next time. Peace. Awesome. Now that's a wrap. We're good? Yeah.